For the land of the free.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Payday.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Curry. Back to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Simmons trying to get open. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
Now here is Harris. Now Embiid, Curry outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And stolen by Thybulle. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Simmons slams it in.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez outside. Outside Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Curry has it in the corner. And that one hits back iron.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the 3 by Milwaukee, Harris passes to Simmons, and it goes down 2 points. Simmons got his second bucket.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Middleton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Launches it. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Simmons. Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Moves back up. Here's Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Giannis. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers trail by 6. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Curry. Simmons got 6.
Well, it's really hard to say too much about Simmons. I mean, bouncing off defenders like they're not even there.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Middleton outside. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. The finish.
Oh, that was worth the break if it missed it. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Holiday against Curry. Antetokounmpo drills the baseline jumper.
And Antetokounmpo really, you know, building on his shooting. That's impressive to see. No way the defense catches up to him when he's rising up right after he gets the pass. No way.
Holiday against Curry. Beyond the arc. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up 4. And the And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Harris in at the threesome. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Nice shot by Portis.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Tucker. Inside. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Back to Portis. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Milwaukee. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He can end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
So it's the Bucks now after the Sixers pick up 2. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Now the pass to Teague. Here's Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 4. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Hill deciding where to go with it. Pass to Milton. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from 14. Milwaukee with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. Teague with a clean look. No good on the triple. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's T. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Here's Portis. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Milton. They kick it out to Green. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Nora. 58 seconds left here in the second. Outside Portis. And again, the Bucks miss. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. Curry passes to Embiid. 2 free throws coming. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Holiday looking for an opening. Shoots over Curry. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Outside Holiday, passes it to DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 6.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Simmons looking around. Kicks it to Harris. Back to Simmons. No good. Shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. No good that time.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
He hits both from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Shoots it. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Oh, the lob for Simmons. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. It's deflected. Embiid with the steal. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Curry, good.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Holiday finds Giannis. Back to Holiday. 1:57 left in the 3rd quarter. Off target at the rim. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. Here's Holiday. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice pushing between him and the defender.
The Bucks trail. Fast break. Milwaukee goes up on the wing. And again, the Bucks miss.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got 6 rebounds in the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The drive by Green. Here's Scott. Howard trying to free himself up. Scott can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Howard, good.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
Here's Teague. No good, unable to end this run. The 76ers leading by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Green finds Hill. Now here's Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the pass to Scott. From deep, Green. He can't get that one. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Nora. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers on top, leading by... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Mike Scott out there with Green. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Back to Milton. Lobbed up there for Howard. And no good. Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Nora, the pass to Connaughton. To the middle. Here's Portis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Portis has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Milwaukee. Here's Hill. On the wing, Green. Milton the pass to Howard. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Portis. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Teague. Outside Portis. Out to the right wing. Nora takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Man, I like how Teague sets the table, keeping his eyes up so he can spot the open teammate. Nice.
Milton kicks to Hill. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Hill has the open look. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Giannis with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. The kick out to Holiday. Pulls it up. It goes straight through with the swish. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's time for an injury report. Now for an update on Dante DiVincenzo's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
The guys, I was able to catch up with the Bucks head athletic trainer. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And the Bucks with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 10. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
Pass to Connaughton. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Holiday. And it's off from three-point range.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're ahead by 4. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Giannis outside. Pass to Connaughton. Outside Holiday. Passes to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. And a missed layup. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game. And a wide open look for Simmons. Thibault kicks to Curry. To the inside. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Thibault. Harris inside the line.
The length of Middleton, really an asset on defense for him. He's so good at getting his hands up quickly to contest shots.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Seth Curry. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Young. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here's Young for the 3. And Simmons with the rebound.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Now, here's Hunter. There's the pass to Young. 5 on the clock. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Curry. Pass to Embiid. Now the dish to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Embiid, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hunter, no one around him. No good with the triple. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And it's good for 2.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Now Curry. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Nice move, he stepped back and cast it up. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Young after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Embiid. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Great open look there.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here's Young. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Curry kicks to Embiid. And the 76ers tack on two more.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. Got a piece of it. Collins finds Bogdanovich over Thibault. Passes it to Hunter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. But they get it back. Inside, Capella throws it down as the official call. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the...
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Mike Scott out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Maxey in at the point guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Okongwu, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Maxey passes to Green. Williams with the steal. Here's Reddish. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Reddish has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now, here's Maxey. Gallinari covering, and there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. The Hawks trailing. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The drive by Green. Kicks to Scott. Over Gallinari. That one off the back iron and out.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Hawks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's Herter. Dishes it to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Top of the key, Reddish. Pass to Herter. Clock is at 3. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Now, here's Green. Defense is right there. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Williams passes to Herter. The kick out to Williams. But 3. And that one is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Green dishes to Scott. Back to Green to stop the drought. Bank shot. No good.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Williams looking around. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's Gallinari laying it in. Gallinari's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Now, here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gallinari.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Mike Scott. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Danny Green. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
And there's the pass to Embiid. 14 feet away. And yes, it's good. Embiid's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Young outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck. It's all tied in Philadelphia. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. And Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center. He'll get into it with... And...
So if they want to slow our records, he just want to affect us. Take my boys to Mecca. All right.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Simmons looking it over. Harris finds Simmons. For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 6. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Well, go figure is right. Outside, Simmons. Rebound, Atlanta. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Kicks it out to Collins. 3-pointer. They get it again. Outside, Bogdanovich. Outside, Collins. Young outside. And that one drops.
Trae Young is such a natural scorer. I don't think the clock rattles him at all.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside Curry. Here's Simmons. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Clint Capella.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Young outside. The Hawks working the ball around. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. He has 7.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Pass to Young. Over Thibault. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
Curry looking it over. Passes it to Harris. Knocks it loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Williams. Pass to Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. The pass to Gallinari. 4 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Back to Simmons. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Okongwu. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Right side Curry. Again, Philadelphia.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Williams with a clean look. Off target from outside. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
There's Williams with the three. That one misses. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Korkmaz is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Maxey in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Just 2 to shoot. Tips it up. Dwight Howard pulls it in. The 76ers lead it. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Takes the 3. Korkmaz, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. The feed to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Passes it to Okongwu. Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lets it go from the wing, and it's slammed in by Howard.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Now, here is Gallinari. Not a lot of room. There's Williams with the 3. Scott pulls it in.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And Howard with the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Okongwu, the pass to Herter. He kicks it to Williams. And stolen by Howard. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Maxey. Green taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound, Atlanta.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Williams for 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Pass to Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
This is something Danny has been working on, putting the ball on the floor and taking it strong.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a wide open look for Simmons. The 76ers with another miss. The Hawks trail by 8. Trying to get something going. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins not to be denied.
Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Curry with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Curry dishes to Embiid. Shoots over Capella, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. All free throws good from Capella.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Curry with it. Kicks it to Embiid. Pulls up on the wing. Bullseye. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Young outside. Misses the 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Outside, Simmons. The pass to Embiid. It's not going to go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Now Curry. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Hello, basketball fans. You've got here are the starters for Brooklyn. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Curry. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Now here's Curry. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Embiid. And there's the pass to Thibault. On the clock. Sees the alley-oop, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Harden the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though.
Oh, that was terrific!
My
And one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Curry against Harden. Curry kicks to Embiid. Thibault on the wing. Curry against Harden. Shoots from 12. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
Harden surveying the D. He dishes it to Griffin. Rebound by the 76ers. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons passes to Thibault. And stolen by Irving. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now the 76ers on the break. Now here's Thibault. He's covered by Irving. Harris outside. It's Curry outside. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots it up. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting good at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Back to Simmons. Embiid kicks to Curry. Down low. And Simmons slams it in.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Harden the pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Griffin. The shot that time not on target. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving against Curry. Outside Irving. Harden outside. Feeds to Griffin. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Simmons finds Embiid, and there it is for him.
Embiid, the big fella, on the catch and shoot. Nice.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Actually out there with Hill. Then there's Howard. And there's Anthony Tolliver. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Nets trail by 6. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Harden's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Irving. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He has to make that one. I mean, You have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just one on the basket from James Harden.
Whenever Harden sprints inside, man, I love it. Has so many ways he can finish near the basket.
Hill against Harden. Now Hill still looking for his first bucket in this one. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Dinwiddie. Jordan high post. Brown feeling it out a bit. Fires it up. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Feeds it to Tolliver. It's stolen by Green. Poked away. Pass to Howard. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Jordan. Dinwiddie against Howard. And the shot goes down. Howard's got his first basket. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Maxey. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:35 left to play here in the half. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Hill against Dinwiddie. Here's Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
It also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Here's Brown. Rebounded by Howard.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here is Tolliver. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Howard. And the 76ers lead by 3.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Dinwiddie dishes to Jordan. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Korkmaz. The quick look, no good that time. Nets trail by 3. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Korkmaz. And that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, and we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best. And that's a wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at point. Simmons passes to Embiid. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
It's Harden with the drive and Harden with the stuff.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes doing it again.
Simmons against Durant. Simmons inside.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Griffin kicks to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's now 11 points for James Harden.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Curry dishes to Simmons. Here's Embiid, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Harden outside. High post, KD. And finished off by KD.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Griffin against Simmons. Harris passes to Embiid. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got 9 points now in just the second half.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Harden against Harris. Harden outside. He dishes it to Griffin. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Irving kicks to Harden. Inside. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. On defense, Philadelphia. Durant, the pass to Griffin.
And Blake Griffin is just an...
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's Curry outside, bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 8 points.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
A big-time effort for... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hill is out there with Maxey, and there's Anthony Tolliver, then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Just 3 to shoot, Howard. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 14-point game. And finished off by KD.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. And stolen by Harris. And here they go. Jumps up. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, it's amazing to me how easy Harden makes it look. I mean, when he's locked in, it feels like there's nobody that can guard him, and he's right most of the time.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Howard in the post. Griffin's there. Clock at 4. Howard, that's good.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And it's sent back by Howard. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. The 76ers leading by 12. Outside Hill. And the pass to Tolliver. Releases. The kick out to Hill. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Durant, the pass to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside Hill. Griffin against Howard. Hill kicks to Korkmaz.
And, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Irving, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Outside Hill. Pass to Howard. And it's Howard again, missing. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Count that one.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Philadelphia leading by 12. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. Howard against Griffin. And it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. There's Brown with the three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the 76ers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Here's Brown. Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Curry with it. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Passes it to Thibault. Back to Curry. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Misses off the left iron. Misses the shot. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage, and they're...
Over the land of the free.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at small forward. Now here is Harris. Here's Embiid. Curry outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Simmons dishes to Harris. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Sinks the three-pointer.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now here's Curry. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Five on the clock. From deep. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Holiday.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
But they recover it.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Now here's Middleton, and there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer, good. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And it's tied up with that one.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Over in the corner, onto Kumbo. And that's an intentional foul. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, on the wing, DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Thibault finds Curry. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lopez passes to Giannis. Middleton against Harris. To stop the run. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 3.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Embiid drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Holiday. Can't get it to fall.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Ben Simmons. Maxey's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Curry. Now T. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers on top. They're up by 8. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals this past offseason.
For me personally,
and for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Portis, Teague out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's slammed in by Teague.
I have to admire how relentless Teague is on the drive, as well as how consistent he is at burying those looks.
Outside Hill. Passes to Green. Howard up on top. Clock at 6. Hill has the open look. Offline with his 3. 76ers moving the ball around. They get it back. And he converts the layup. Howard's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
There's Portis, and it's sent back by Howard. Here's Maxey, and it's blocked. Intercepted. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Tucker. That's good from Howard on the assist by Green. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Teague the pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. And he dunks it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Teague the pass to Portis. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. And now the 76ers on the break. Howard kicks to Hill. Lobbed up there for Howard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Tucker, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Tucker. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Green deciding where to go with it. Howard against Portis. No good from Howard. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Connaughton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey. For Milwaukee, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Hill passes to Howard. Another shot. And the layup good by Hill. Hill's got his first basket of the night.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Teague against Hill. Teague kicks to Portis from past the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Teague against Hill. Now here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Teague. Down low. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Back to Portis. Over Howard. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Stolen by Holiday. To the middle, and stolen by Simmons. No good on that one. And so it's Philadelphia. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. And with all the stars on the 76ers, you forgot the root of this team is... And...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bucks trail by 8.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
And here is Curry. Over to the wing. Embiid against Lopez. Outside for Simmons. 4 on the clock. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Holiday finds Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot, no good. Bucks trail by 10. Outside Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 5 now.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Curry with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid from outside. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The wide open look here for Lopez, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Now, over time, the game has changed, and there's some new wrinkles to Lopez's game, and that introduction of space is helping out this offense.
Simmons looking around. He dishes it to Curry. Back to Simmons. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They get it back. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
They get a hand on it. Middleton outside. Lopez finds Middleton. Off target with his 3. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
First one falls for him. And Simmons drops them both. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Middleton outside. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Good on the baseline, Jay. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Outside Curry. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. DiVincenzo with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the paint. From outside the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Maxey passes to Hill. Shot clock at 3. There's the pass to Korkmaz. The 19-foot shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Tucker.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
That's good from Tucker. So he gets them both. Here's Maxey. Outside Hill. To the middle. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Passes it to Korkmaz. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Korkmaz has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Out to the wing. Down low. Here's Teague. And too long on the shot. The 76ers leading by 11. It's Hill on the wing. Tipped away. Pass to Tolliver. Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Outside Teague. Outside Portis. And nothing is falling for him right now. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Korkmaz. And the 76ers get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Some changes for Philadelphia. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thibault kicks to Curry. Embiid trying to break loose. 76ers with the new shot clock.
Intent on keeping that possession alive. Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
Holiday goes in. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Embiid finds Harris. And the three off target. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 17-point game.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
Holiday against Curry. .141 left here in the fourth quarter. From deep, the basket good off the assist from Simmons.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Holiday. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Philadelphia. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Holiday attacking. Great D that time from Curry. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-4 run. The 76ers again can't hit it. On offense here, the Bucks. Shots good by Middleton.
Middleton's length coming into play and finishing strong.
17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Curry dishes to Harris. Pass to Embiid. The three. The shot will not fall. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business. The NBA on 2K Sports. Look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Seth Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Pass to Curry. Embiid inside. Capella covering. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. And Simmons slams it in.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Young outside. Launches it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Thibault kicks to Curry. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Simmons with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Simmons against Bogdanovich. That one goes. Counted. Simmons got his second bucket tonight.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Here's Young, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here's Curry. Harris outside. Over Hunter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Lofty arc on that jumper helps Harris convert in the face of pressure.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Now here's Capella. Defended by Thibault. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Collins. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 5.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Curry passes to Thibault. Back to Curry. Out to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Simmons inside. Working on Collins. Here's Curry. Embiid trying to break loose. Curry's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. Bogdanovich wide open. It's good. This game is all even.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Curry. Inside, stolen by Collins. Simmons against Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And here is Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Young for 3. The shot comes out. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen by Collins. Young in the corner. All sorts of time. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He has 7.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Simmons with it. 12 seconds left in the first. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tie game in Atlanta. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Hill is out there with Maxey, and there's Anthony Tolliver, then there's Howard, and it's Korkmaz in at the three. Yes, that goes in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Maxey, pass to Korkmaz. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Reddish. Herter passes to Williams. Kicks it to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Howard with the steal. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile, and add in the length, he can cover a lot of distance.
So it's Atlanta now.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Shot clock at 5. Williams. Now the pass to Reddish. Here's Herter. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Howard. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Down low. Here's Gallinari. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Howard, the pass to Maxey. Back to Howard. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. On defense, the Hawks trailing by 2. Now, here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
And here's Maxey to the paint. It's tipped. Korkmaz kicks to Howard. Here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hill. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Williams. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herter. And the call. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And
it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Right side Curry. The three. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Hawks trailing. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the right side. It's stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. Just 3 on the clock.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has a chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Curry against Young. Curry passes to Thibault. He kicks it to Embiid. Clock at 6. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. To the inside. Simmons trying to get open. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Curry finds Thibault. Back to Curry. And here is Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovich against Curry. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Embiid knocks it loose. Now the 76ers on the break, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the 76ers now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Curry passes to Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Harris. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 3. Knocked away. And stolen by Thybulle. Here's Simmons. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Young passes to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Collins trying to break free. Yep, it counts. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Oh, sweet move there, taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup.
Curry deciding where to go with it. The drive by Simmons. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young in the corner for the tie. Rebound by the 76ers. It's stolen by Capella. Now here's Hunter. Guarded by Simmons. Shot by Collins, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Young inside. Passes it to Capella. With 2 seconds left. It doesn't go for him. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead, up 5. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The 76ers leading by 5. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. Hawks shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Williams. Feeds it to Okongwu. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. The pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from 8 feet. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Here's Herter. He's guarded by Hill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player,
and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Here's Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And he makes the first. And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Williams passes to Herter. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Now Williams. Six on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Maxey passes to Hill. Passes it to Maxey. It's back to Hill. Bobbed up there for Howard.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Atlanta shooting 41% for the game. Outside Williams. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
As the game tightens, I like Lou Williams' mentality. Never gets too high or too low.
And that one falls for Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Free throw good, Maxey. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Hill. Young inside. Defended by Thybulle. And Young kicks to Snell. That one wide left.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Simmons passes to Thybulle. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Hawks trail by 6. Young right side. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Maxey. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Curry with a wide open look. It's good from long range. And the 76ers lead by 9.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Young way outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Young looking it over. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 20 seconds left in the game. Here's Thybulle. Rebounded by the Hawks. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Herder. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. A look at the 76ers starting group. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Curry, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Here's Curry, and that one hits back iron. Brooklyn with the ball. In the corner, Harden over Simmons. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
No good. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
Oh, nice slam right there from Durant to finish off the play. He's just really good at converting those plays strong.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digit assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Out to the right wing. Griffin kicks to Irving. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Griffin dishes to Irving. Inside. And KD throws it down.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Curry finds Simmons. And here's Embiid. And it's blocked by Jordan. And they get it back. And Simmons slams it in. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Durant on the wing. Harris against Jordan. Beyond the arc. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Jordan. KD's got 7 points in the game.
And the way Durant gets his shot off, so quick, so effortless.
There's the pass to Harris. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
The Nets with the lead. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
Irving against Curry. For the three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
And stolen by Thibault. Curry, good.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Irving looking for an opening. Griffin kicks to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden up top, guarded by Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving passes to Jordan. Embiid with the steal, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Luwawu. Over Howard. No good from Luwawu. And Luwawu Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 76ers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets.
How many favors do I got for the love of the culture?
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 to shoot. Korkmaz, no good. Nets leading by 3. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, here's Maxey. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Howard. Jordan with some nice D.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And foul on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Outside Jordan, pass to Luau. Right wing, here's Dinwiddie. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The 76ers trail by 7. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got his first bucket in this one.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets in the rim.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams and go small against them. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Here's Maxey, following the bucket by the Nets. Dishes it to Howard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The 76ers trail by 7. Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Tolliver. Kicks to Howard. 76ers moving the ball around. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and that one's good. Korkmaz.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the wing right side. Pass to Green. The Nets need to get a shot off here from the low block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Curry kicks to Harris. Back to Curry. Now the pass to Simmons. The feed to Curry. Back to Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Dinwiddie wide open. Hands it from downtown. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Sensational instincts in the pick and roll. Simmons, he excels at taking what the defense gives him.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Feeds to Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
This offense just continues to impress.
Curry passes to Simmons. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Green. Brown drives in.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50%. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Jordan.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And this is Harden's specialty. He's a wizard at getting contact, finding a way to finish.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Embiid dishes to Curry. Outside for Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now here's Curry. From 12 feet out, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Harden with it, defended by Thybulle. Jordan's shot is off. Griffin against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Thybulle. Nobody near Irving. Nets with a new shot clock. Harden kicks to Irving. Pass to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. Outside Irving. A second chance effort. And Curry pulls it down.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game. Well, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Durant, no good. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Embiid, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Outside Irving. And the rejection by Embiid.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Harris looking it over. He dishes it to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
Now, here is Irving. Jordan finds Harden. Back to Jordan. They could use a bucket. Some solid defense from Harris.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, this is where Simmons does the most damage. I mean, he's an electrifying, dynamic transition player who torches defense.
.50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Harden. Passes to Curry. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taking on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Sixers.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Some changes for Philadelphia. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Howard.
Come to me.
And the layup is good. Howard's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
It's near impossible trying to match up with Howard's muscle. He makes scoring look easy, even though it's tough contact.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers ahead as they wrap up the third quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Philadelphia shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Lobbed up there for Howard. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And the pass to Korkmaz. Here is Tolliver. Back to Korkmaz. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Shots good by Green.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And Howard has it in the corner. It's tipped. It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. And Jordan sends it back. To the paint. Here's Brown. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Dinwiddie. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail. Lobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Green. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Pushing it up. And Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got his first points of the night.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim. He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Korkmaz passes to Maxey. He lobs it up. Over to the wing. Tolliver for 3. Here's Howard. 2 on the clock. And he sinks the layup.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. To tie it up. And Simmons with the layup. Simmons got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
Griffin finds KD. Back to Griffin. Outside, KD. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Curry. And Curry with the stop.
And Harris is so good at remaining active on both ends of the court, never making anything easy for the opposition, which in turn results in a lot of steals.
Pass to Harden. Fires for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And stolen by Jordan. Good on the bucket.
A season vet with lots of playoff experience. Jordan remains calm under pressure.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside, Simmons. Here's Embiid. The feed now to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Harden grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Durant. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Thibault with the ball. The dish to Curry. Fires from deep. Another miss by Philadelphia. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality. He just wants to win. But those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
Can't waste any time here.
And you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Harris finds Curry. They need this. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And look at that, the massive size of Embiid. He uses it well to cause problems for the defense.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for your Nets, James Harden.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Look, he's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden's so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Club.